my grandson went to a birthday party last weekend, and he come home with this horrible, horrible cough. And I believe he's given it to me. And this cough, it feels like, it's almost like you're sucking stuffing fibers down your throat, and then oh, it's terrible. And then it's just like stuck in there, and you can't get rid of it, and you just cough and cough and cough and cough and cough, and it's terrible. And he's getting a little better, but now it looks like I probably got a week of it coming along. But, oh, welcome back, Lenora. I hated to shut that off, but I mean, after I listened to Jonna, I was just sure that I could put my picture up here. Hello, Miss Glow. Hello. I was just sure that I could do it because she talked through it and the instructions stuff. None of those options show up on my on my screen. None of them. So I don't know if she must have a better phone than I got. We'll just blame it on that. I think I'll do one more row before I put. So yes, maybe it's the different. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think she may have a better phone, but mine works. I just won't be able to do green screen. Oh, bummer. So anyway, I'm working on the cats. Hello, Ash. Hello, hello. Glow, are you working on a project today? Hello, Ruth. I'm sorry I had to cut it off. I started choking. I did that yesterday until you know, actually vomited. That's the kind of stuff that happens to me. Yeah, but it just feels like it feels like you sucked stuffing down your throat and it catches on one side and then you just can't get rid of it. And there's, feels like there's nothing there. Oh, thanks, Ruth. Your dog is trying to steal your pillow. Dogs are good for that. Yes, I am. I just have got this cough that my grandson brought home from his birthday party the other day. Working on twisted headband ear warmers. Oh, nice. Hello, Carly. Yeah, it's been a really an interesting morning. I was so pleased with that show. I'm telling you, it was the best show I've ever had. I mean, it was only 7 hours. It was from 10. Thank you, Ash. But it was from, we got there about 8:30, and my friend of mine helped me set up the tent and everything. Hello, Grace. And he helped me set up and put stuff out, and he built all my displays, all the new displays that I got. I bought this little tiered display that I put my frogs on. And oh, let me go to green screen and show you the pictures. Not. And but it's almost like a press board display, and it just has little stands on it. And he put that together. He put my wire cubes together, and we set those up different. And he helped with all that, setting the tent up. Oh my gosh, I'm taking a crowbar because, dear Lord, he put the tent stakes in the ground, and I only have this little bitty hammer. Couldn't get the tent stakes up, so thank goodness my son was there to help me take down because he got them up. Ah, but you know, it's one of those things. But he got I mean, that tent wasn't going anywhere. So I was very, very happy that he went and helped me out. And so that was, it was. And he put everything together and helped me set out, carried everything. Amazing. I was so glad that he was there to help me because I don't think I would have got it done because we got there at 8:30 and it started at 10. We still didn't get done setting up until it was a quarter after 10. Hello, Nadine. Very difficult for me to read that font. Hi, Vina. So it was a very I'm glad, but I did make a lot of different things. A lot of people wanted a white beagle. I did not sell everything, thank goodness, because I would be in a horrible panic if I did sell anything or everything, because I have another show that's a 4-day show coming up in about 3 weeks. So I still have quite a bit of inventory for that, and I did not take all of my inventory. I didn't take my bags and all of that stuff to this other show. But I did take all of my crochet, or most of my crochet stuff. But I definitely needed a bigger tent because I really didn't like to have everything crammed on the tables. But my opinion is if you don't have it out, you're not going to sell it. So I stuck it all out of there, and they just stood there and looked. Hello, Ariel. Hi, Mikey. So yes, it's very, if you're going to sell it, you got to put it out there. And I did have somebody want me to make, they wanted me to make a little cat that was like their cat. And I said, no. And I said no because cat markings, you cannot replicate a cat completely unless you have the perfect yarn. And yes, Lenora, it does. They spend more time looking. And what I was really kind of after, because there was a lot of other crochet booths there. I think there was 5 or 6 other crochet booths there. And I saw some of the stuff that came through that was good, but not great. And then I found out that the people that had their crochet booth that had them there last year I didn't set up a booth. I just went and looked. They were not there. And the ones that were there this year were very new. So their quality was, it was not great, but it was far from terrible. And they were working on it and doing a very good job and learning. And they came over, and I was really kind of looking for the wow factor. So when people came into my booth and everything was just there, they walked in, because I had it set up kind of like in a circle, and you had one way to get in. And they would walk in, and then they would just stand there and be stunned, going. And then they would pick somewhere to go start looking. When something would catch their eye, then it would go to that. And then they were looking at that section of my booth, and then they would go around to the whole thing, and they would pick things up and show each other. It was amazing how, they were just stunned when they walked in. Hello, April. I'm working on a cat. Oh, thank you, Mikey. Ash, it was just exactly like that. They were so amazed when they walked in. They just stood there, and several of them came back 4 or 5 times, just wanting to see, what else was there. And that, that was really nice. And they did come back to buy things that were already gone. If you're at a craft show and you're at a booth and you've got there's only one there. If you want it, you better take it then because it's not going to be there when you come back. I don't know how many kids were so I call them kids, but anybody under 30 is a kid to me. And there was a lot of a lot of disappointment when the stuff was gone. Hello, Philip. Hello, Jay. Well, you're still gonna hit the kid thing because you're just pretty young. April, yes, I have done many, many, many markets. I've had all kinds of businesses, because I do all kinds of crafts. Well, thank you, Jay. Hi, Brennan. 29. I get told I'm old. Ash, the funny thing about it is I work at a university and I never realized that I was old. And, because you don't, even though you age and you get up there, you really don't feel old, but you do feel old. And, when you look at the mirror and you're going, who is that? And oh, April, tell us about your show. Thank you, Jay. Um, so anyway, you just kind of, your days go on and on and on, and then when you start working at a school or a university where the kids are younger than your own child, then it hits you full in the face, and you're going, "Oh my gosh, I'm grandma, I'm mom, I'm all this to these people." And it's hysterical because when I was working in a residence hall, I had 42 items and I sold 20 and made over $50. That's awesome, April. That is awesome. Jax, you have a baseball game today? Good luck. Good luck. That is great, April. So back to my story. I go into this residence hall and here's these kids all getting rowdy and everything in the hallways and stuff, and I'm going, and they all stop and go, like I'm their mother. That is hysterical. That is just absolutely hysterical. I have to go in the other room and laugh because that is so funny. But they do. I mean, when they're doing stuff that they know they're not supposed to do, and somebody calls them on it, it is just hilarious. And not only that, I love it when they come and ask you for help with stuff because yes, I may be there to clean their bathroom or whatever, but I'm also there to be a friend. Somebody they can talk to. And a lot of the students that I had a couple of years ago are very special to me, and they get to where they're graduating this year, and that just breaks my heart because they're gone. You only get them for a couple of years, and then all these sweet young kids grow up and they're gone, and it's heartbreaking. My resident may be between 70 to 102, but they're my babies, so maybe I should turn it around and be like, hey, I'm 92. There you go. But yes, it really doesn't matter. And you get around people and they're just amazing. Wisconsin, Jason, Wisconsin. Yes, I may be there to clean the bathrooms myself as an assistant coach, but I still have doubts in my mind since I should retire after 12 years. That is funny. Thanks, Ash. I really do. That was, to be honest, completely aside from having the craft show yesterday, since I'm no longer in a residence hall, I went to this, and yes, I do work at this college, but or the university, but that was probably the best part of the entire show, is because I haven't seen these kids now for a year, and some of them are graduating this year, and I missed seeing 3 of them. But the others came into my booth, and when they saw me sitting there, they screamed my name. And of course, I have to look to see where it's coming from. And then I have to get up and hug all these kids. And I'm like, well, I'm hoping that's not I'm hoping that's not inappropriate, but they're all hugging me and we miss you, and that probably made me feel the best because I just love these kids. And I mean they're they're from every national background. They're all different races. They're all different. Every single one of these kids, I love them all. They're The funny thing is they're nothing alike, and but they have so much, they have a lot of fun together, but they're nothing alike. One of them, I did miss seeing Matthew. Oh, I miss seeing him so bad. He is a golfer. I mean, a golfer, golfer, golfer. He does so good at golfing. Except a couple of years ago, and I think it was 3 years ago now, he hurt his back playing golf, and he's got some like really bad herniated discs in his back. And he can hardly walk, and he walks bent over. And you know what? He couldn't be there yesterday because he was at the Masters. How awesome is that? So I really missed seeing him, but I was happy for him at the same time. Guess what? You know how to hand crochet. I made a mushroom. All right, Preppy. Hello, Danielle. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yes, Ash, he has walked bent in half since I've known this poor young fellow. Now, he's not little by any means. He's, well, over 6 feet, but he's hurt himself playing golf. And I felt so bad for him. But he keeps going, and I missed seeing him. But I did get to see a lot of the others, and I was so thankful to see them because they just make my day. Hi, Ryan, Madeline, hello. One of the kids that used to be in my residence hall has a herniated disc in his back, and I feel sorry for him. I feel bad for him. No, the scarecrow did not sell. Hello, Lizzie. The scarecrow did not sell. I was not upset about that at all. Hello, Ultra. So, I really like that scarecrow, so I was not upset that it didn't sell. I was really shocked that my big gnomes didn't sell, but hello, Hector. One of the students that I used to have in a residence hall where I worked is who I felt bad for because of his injuries. So, yes, but it was a great experience. I so enjoy those kids. They would put a Christmas tree up on their floor, so I would go put stuff on their Christmas tree. They changed it, from Easter or Christmas to Easter to Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you, Ultra. So I would go put stuff on their Christmas tree, and then they would be all looking for it to find out who put it on there. So after a couple of weeks, then I'd tell them I did it. I so enjoyed them. I really did enjoy the residence hall. Hi, Obs. I really enjoyed, and I miss them. I do not miss cleaning up after them. I don't miss that, but I miss the kids. And then, and it, yeah, I don't know. I probably shouldn't. I don't want to cry. Hi, Viviana. I don't want to cry, but I really, really miss those kids. Yeah, it's just amazing. Okay, now I'm stuffing this dear little black kitten. And I'm going to make several of the black Hi, Viviana. So yes, I do miss hi Jay Lee. Welcome to my channel. We're making kittens today. And I'm gonna make several of these little black kittens, even though it's really hard for me to see the stitches because they were so popular. Thank you, Jay Lee. So yes, these little black kittens were so popular that I'm going to be making several of them, and I'm going to have probably 20 of them for my next show here in a couple of weeks. And I'm going to be scrambling to get these done because I was really shocked at how much product actually walked out of my booth yesterday and how much that actually sold, because I really wasn't expecting to sell that much. But I did. So I've made a list on the top of all the things that I need to make, and on the top of my sheets. I got 2 or 3 sheets, and I've just put some stuff up there that I need to make that I was selling out of so quick. Thank you, Obs. Samir, my name is Janette. I am the Project Junkie. I am not impressed with this late posh yarn. Look at this. The quality of this yarn is just not what it used to be. So maybe I'm glad I didn't get any more than I got. I hear my grandson upstairs hollering. My country name. I'm from the United States. Well, also, if you hear Lenora, if you pull on it a little bit, it almost sounds like it's rotted. Hi, Dexter. Ultra, I am 55 years old. Oh, thank you, Dexter. I so appreciate that. I'm closing up the cat here, hoping to get past this bad spot in the yarn before I have to sew it closed. Look at that. If you pull on that, I can hear it like fall apart. Oh, that's sweet, Ultra. I do not have enough watch time hours to be able to have members yet. I've got to have a lot more watch time hours. I'm only about halfway there for watch time. I have enough subscribers, but the watch time hours I'm working on. So you can't donate to me yet, even if you did have money. Because the same thing happened with the Parfait Chunky. Lenora, I have never been able to use, I've never found any Parfait Chunky around here to use. And I was hoping that would be the next thing that I could use when this run out from Joann's. But if it's like that, I don't really, that's not a good thing. Whoops. Well, thank you, Ultra. Yeah, I'm there for to be able to have memberships and stuff, but I don't even know why I would offer for a membership. But I just got to get the watch time hours, and they're coming along. So I'm excited about that. It shouldn't be too far away. Ultra, I am a Christian. Hello, Dexter. All right. What is a shout out? What is that really? No, you have to order it online. I won't be ordering anymore once I use up the 100 skeins I have. Oh my gosh. You're Muslim? That's perfectly fine. You're still welcome here. Lenora, did you order the 100 skeins before? Hi, Cold Wire. Did you order those skeins before you knew about the quality? Or is it every skein or just some of it? But for you to, I mean, look at that. How am I going to sew a tail on with that? Ugh, so frustrating. So yeah, I gotta put a tail on that. You know what? You could make a pretty cute guinea pig. Like that. So yeah, it's just really, really frustrating. Poor quality yarn. I don't like poor quality yarn. I guess. Lenora, how do you, when you've got poor quality yarn like that, the quality went to crap when everyone went crazy over it. And yes, some colors are way worse than others. So if you're going to sew with this crappy yarn, do you go ahead and sew with it, or do you switch to an acrylic or something? Don't have any idea, Ultra. Hi, Cold Wire. I don't know who your friend is, but happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's cute, Ultra. Very cute. Very cute. But yes, you're lucky I get him because I'm really kind of dingy. I don't get a lot of jokes. It's not funny if you have to explain your jokes, and sometimes I just don't get it. Hello, Katie. Thank you. Thank you, Kush. Okay, I don't like this tail because it depends on how bad it is. I have used the acrylic to sew and it works just fine. Better than ending up with a strip string. Yeah, look at this. Ah. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to use the acrylic to sew this on. That does not make me a happy camper. Does not make me a happy camper. I want to just leave the tail long, sew it on there, and be done with it. I don't want to have to get something else involved. But I tell you what, I have made 2 of these kittens from this skein. And the skein that I had before is not any better. Oh, congratulations, Ultra. Keep working on it. They show up. Hello, Vicky. Yes, Vicky, I'm using the Posh yarn from Joann's that I got after it became so popular. And this quality is substandard. So I'm really kind of disappointed in it. I'll go check out your channel pretty soon, Ultra. Cold Wire, you can tell a joke if it's not a dirty joke, as long as it's an appropriate joke, it's not dirty, it's not political or anything. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of young people on here. We don't want inappropriate. We need to keep it good for everybody. So, have you all started mowing the yard yet? My mower is still buried in my garage. I can't get to it. Oh, thank you. I'm not how to Galen, I don't know how to say your I don't know how to say your name. Okay, I don't know how long I'm gonna make this tail. Looks like it's good enough. Okay, this part of the string might be good enough to sew with. We will try. Only got to get, I mowed twice now. My yard is still pretty low. Oh, that's great, Dexter. My yard is not very tall, but I mow my mom and dad's yard, and I told them they needed to go look for mushrooms before I got over there to mow. Oh no, Vicky. Hello, Secret. Yeah, I like to mow, and I have a I have a very large mower. I mean, it has a 5 foot deck on it, and I like to mow, but oh, Ultra, thanks for stopping in, Ultra. So glad you did. We'll see you next time. So I like to mow, and I used to mow a lot more than I do now. Ugh. That is so aggravating. Hi, Lily. I don't mind it. I don't like doing the weed eater. Hi, Prana. I don't like doing the weed eater, but riding around on the mower, that's not too bad. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And the bad thing about it, you can't even complain about it anymore because there's nobody to complain to. I got out of bed and I wanted to get online and I stuck my hair in a ponytail. That's what it was because, I look like Flying Witch Hazel. I look like Flying Witch Hazel. Yeah, so if I take this out, this kind of like stays here. Ugh, I feel another coughing fit coming on. Oh, thank you, Prana. Okay, well, we're going to try to use this piece of string. I've only got like 3 more. Not a witch. Yeah, it was quite messy this morning. I've only got like 3 more stitches to be able to sew this tail on. And I'm hoping my string and pulling it through one time. Maybe it's just my stitches are too tight. I don't think it is. I think it is the quality of this yarn is crappy. I'm just pretty sure that's what it is. And I'm really disappointed because I have gobs of this yarn. I mean, gobs of it. I went panic bought. But I do have to go Let's see if see if I can. Man, that is just awful. Hello, Dawn. That is just awful. I went crazy, and I did a lot of panic buying. And now I'm not happy. All right, there is one little black kitten. So I now have two little black kittens. Hello, Mario. Okay, so we're going to try this again. I probably got to put this color down because I'm so frustrated with it, but... Hello, Goofy. Goofy Goober. That's a cute name. So yes, I'm going to start another cat because like I said, I want to have at least 20 of the cats for my next show. I will be doing an orange one. I have several. I want like 20 cats before my next show. So I will do an orange. Otis, why don't you have a lot of viewers? They haven't found me yet. I don't know. Maybe they don't like me. I don't know. I think there's 12 is a lot. Mario, my day so far is great. I always have fun when I'm talking to everybody. I'm really wanting to throw this Maynard, can you show me how to crochet? Because I'm new. On my channel, I have made tutorials on learn to crochet in 30 minutes. That will teach you step by step, and it goes pretty slow. So you can join right in and learn that way. Hello, Eli. A pink one. I may do some odd color ones because I'm new to the stream. Oh, well, thank you. I do not have a cat, Ari. I used to have a cat, but now I have a dog. But the cats were very, very popular at this show. So I really want to have about 20 of them for my next show. And the black kittens were the ones that they were asking for. And I have always tried to use, like the natural animal colors. You pronounce my name Ree. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Well, he's not happy today. You literally just say Ree. Okay. I'm sorry. I mispronounced that. So Ree, that's a neat name. You want to come up here with Granny? Huh? No, he's not. No, the letter R. Ari. Ari, is that right? Tired of seeing a grown man on YouTube live. Okay. No, you say the letter R, then E. R-E. Ari. Is that right? Hi, Liam. Okay. Ari. You're very welcome. I'm sorry I mispronounced. I'm not good at it. I'm lucky to find a normal stream. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I do like to have a normal stream. I like to have a stream where everyone is welcome and that it is appropriate for all ages and it's not weird in some bar or anything like that. I like everyone to be welcome. I am making a kitten, a black kitten. I'm crocheting a black kitten. Oh, Ari, it's okay. Yes, I am making a black kitten, getting ready for a crochet show. Okay, I'm getting messages popping up that they're hidden if I go to look at them. If they're not appropriate, you're probably going bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Okay, Elena, if you put too many emojis on it, YouTube pops them out so I can't see them. Hi, Doan. Hi, Teddy. I like your glasses. I'm crocheting a kitten. Thanks, Goofy. These are like, I have like 15 pair of them. Hi, Lori. Because I'm working on this black thread and it's very difficult for me to see. So I still have my contact in and the glasses too. Because the black thread is, or black yarn is difficult. What you after, sweetheart? What you after? Huh? Uh-oh. Giselle? Okay, I will have a very hard time remembering that. I am 55. Hello, Teddy. You can't put a whole bunch of, when you put a whole bunch of emojis, then YouTube kicks it out and it hides the message. So then I can't see it until I go actually look at it. There is a lot of brain rot in life. There is a lot of brain rot. That's a good word. Just a second. I need to go. Thank you, Corbo. I've got to go get my grandson something before he dumps it all over my kitchen. You want some? Granny get you some? Granny will fix some for you. All right, Granny fix some for you. Yeah, it's all right. You can have some. Uh-oh. You can have some. Okay, you can have some. It's all right. The dog, you got that one? Are you in the bathroom? It's all right. You can have some. All right. Crisis avoided. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Massive, yeah. Well, I've heard of Elvis Presley. Giselle. Okay, yes, I was trying to get my grandson some cheese crackers before he dumped them all over my floor. Because as soon as he dumps them anywhere on the floor or anywhere else, my dog goes to get them. And then it makes my dog sick. Oh no. Oh no. That does not sound like a good thing. Okay, this is... Hello, Michael. I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to rip this out. Now I'm afraid that it's going to shred. Well, my grandson just took off into the other room. And he's eating Cheez-Its. There he is. Are you back up? You went up? Huh? You went up? He's pretty much ignoring me today. He'll ignore me until he wants my soda. That's a good way to cut circulation off in your arms. It's leaning on a table. So yes, after this, I'm going to make some different colors. I got all these colors that I'm going to make kittens out of. And now I'm going to add some orange because there are orange kittens. And I'm going to add some white. And I'm going to do some that are multicolored. Hello, Secret. And can I see your dog? I really want to see him. I love dogs. Well, the dog took off too. She's following my grandson. Prana, I only speak one language. And that is, this one language. All right, Goofy. Thank you for stopping in. I don't know what flexing is. Oh, that is awesome. I did attempt. I know. Oh, that's cool. I started to learn a little bit of Spanish in high school, but that's it. And I can't speak it. Hello, Jefferson. So even if you put it on here, I couldn't read it. So, but congratulations on being able to speak that many languages. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the ears on. I'm Bangla. I don't know what that is. What's the matter, sweetheart? You're going a little bit up there. It needs... Okay, Jefferson, don't tell your age on here, please. We want everybody to be safe. So please do not put your age on here if you are below 18. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, I don't know if I like that ear or not, so we're gonna take it out and start over. Well, maybe we're gonna take it out because this crappy yarn is not gonna let me take it out. It's just gonna shred. Hello, unicorn? Hello. Well, this one's gonna have different ear than the rest of them because shredding yarn is so frustrating. Hi, Priya. I'm doing good. How are you? I am Janette. My name is Janette. I'm the project junkie. We're trying to make a cat face. I guess I need to make it like the other one, even though I don't like it. Make a bee? I haven't made any bees for a long time and the reason I don't make bees is because everybody does make bees. So, and I guess everybody does make these cats too, but that's the reason I haven't made any bees. Yes, prove. I don't have any bees because I don't. Oh, all right. You have a nice sleep. So yeah, I don't have any bees because they're gone. I did want to make like a honey pot with bees on it, but I have good night. No, I'm not Sigma. Oh, 11 p.m. Yes, you're on the other side of the world. It is 11 a.m. here. Hello, Amy. So yes, no, I have not made any bees. The bees were really popular over here last year, and they may still be somewhere, but I don't make some of the same things. Now, if I do make a bee, it'll be for like a keychain because my keychains or backpack buddies, things like that I made. The hamburgers were a big hit, and they wanted some fish. They were interested in having fish keychains. Oh no, your tortoise is missing. Yes, Prana, I am a Christian. I'm sorry your tortoise is missing, Amy. So yes, we're back to making. I don't know if I like that cat. And unfortunately, this yarn is so nasty that if I don't like the head that I've made, pretty much just have to chop it and start over because you cannot rip this yarn out. So I don't like that. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's 11 a.m. Yes, Amy, it is 11 a.m. here too. So you're in the same time zone as I am. Yeah, I'm so sorry your cat passed last week. That's so sad. Her name was Cassandra. What a pretty name. Oh wow. That's pretty good age. Pretty good age. What's the matter, Treetheart? What are you doing in there? So it's been, that was not a happy kitty that I started. But like I said, this yarn is so crappy that you cannot frog it. Hi, Luffy. Oh, well, I hope I didn't bring up bad memories. Yes, I am making kittens. What you got? Did you get Daddy's phone and run away? Okay, good. Good. All right, so yes, I've had to start this cat over again because you cannot frog it, and I didn't like the ears. And I didn't like the ears when I was first making them, so I don't know why I just kept going, but I did. So now I am starting over. Can you reach it, sweetheart? Need Granny to move that to the table? Huh? Don't feed those to the dog, then the dog gets sick. Yeah, if you drop them, the dog eats them, and then she gets sick. He's running around with my son's phone. And he come running through here like he had gotten away with something. So now let me show you this. So he's laying on over there, and he's got my son's phone. So that's pretty funny. Oh, Hub, I'm getting tired. It was a big day yesterday. I do 822 push-ups in 1 hour and 43 minutes. Wow, that's pretty good, Jerry. I couldn't do 822 push-ups in a year. Or, 10. I'm not sure I could even push up. Ellie. No. All right. Okay, I'm going to take a tiny break, and I'll be right back. Be right back. Ain't you playing? You got Daddy's phone? Okay. All right, Jerry, thank you so much. You have a good day. Okay, well, that was an interesting. Gonna drink some breakfast here. Got my meal replacement shake. Hide my bags under my eye. Look at those. Hello, Silly. Glad to see you're back. Hello, Pedro. Minecraft, hello. Hello, Dragster. Hello, London. Thank you for subscribing. My stomach was rumbling there, so I needed to get something to drink. I need to do something about that door behind me. Thank you, Minecraft. Good morning. You had a family dinner, Quamina. Well, good. I am drinking a meal replacement shake. It's like a Slim Fast. So it's I can drink this and not have to eat for a while. Oh, really, London? That's cool. I am from USA in Illinois. Silly, you just woke up? You were sleeping in today. All right, Minecraft, thanks for stopping in. It's 3 p.m. at your place. Okay, well, glad you stopped in. It's 3 p.m. I don't know where you'd be. You're not too terribly far away. Landon. Oh, well, there's no A there. I mispronounce an awful lot of names, I have to say. Africa, okay. I have some cousins that live in Africa. I'm not sure where at right now. Right. So, yes, I have some difficulties pronouncing names a lot of time. I don't know how to pronounce your name. South Poland. I've always wanted to live in Africa. I would love to go see it. I love my country, but I do like to see got to go there calling me. All right, Quamina, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Siva. Hello. You have a good day. Thanks for coming in. My home country is in the Philippines. Wow, that's another place that I would like to go. I'd like to go to all these places. I just, well, right now I honestly work too many jobs and don't have the time. Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. Lions, pandas, and zebras. Oh, yes, they're so great. I love the pandas. I love all those too. So tell me, I have no idea. I only speak one language, so I can't even give you a good place to start for how to learn English. Thank you, James. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're still working on the cat here. And I may have to go pretty soon because I have to go down and take care of my parents' yard. Because it is a jungle. My native language is English. Hi, Carmen. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Welcome back. Philippines is so hot. That's why there's so many beaches. I would love to go see the Philippines. Actually, I really want to see everywhere. Back from chatting to you, I got shouted at by my parents. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, I hope everything's okay, James. Who is... I don't know what that is, Carmen. Hi, RBX. I can speak a little bit of Chinese and Japanese, but very little. I'm proud of you that you can do that, London, because I sure can't. I sure cannot. Now it's 83. That's very good, James, that you've improved. That is awesome. Also speak Japanese. Wow, you guys are amazing. Hi, Jonar. I don't really have a message to the world. No. Well, thank you, James. Hello, Brenda. You look like my grandmother. Well, thank you. Siva, I don't know what your questions are. I've been reading, but I don't see them. What do you do to live? Okay, I see it. I actually work as a janitor, and I am also a clerk, and then I do the crochet on the side. My name is Janette. So yes, I have several jobs. And you're from India? Welcome from India. All right, Carmen, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. James, you're from South Africa. I am from the United States, Illinois, in the United States. Thank you, Siva. I appreciate that. India? All right. Great. Well, don't they have a lot of English classes and stuff in India? Because I meet a lot of people from India, and they have English classes at their school. No, James, you cannot. That would be very sweet, but you cannot. I do not have enough. I don't have enough watch time hours to be able to allow people to donate to me. I'm sorry. It's getting there, but it's going to take a while. But you don't need to donate $500 to me. That's very sweet. Very sweet of you to think. Oh, a pencil case. Great, silly. Did you get your bag done? Well, thank you, James. I appreciate that. I hope you do too. Dragster, we're not going to get into politics here. Hello, crew. Have a nice day, James. I do not know India, but I work at a school, and we have a lot of students from India that come to the school where I work. So I have met several people from India. My bags are done. I just finished my pencil case. Oh, that's great. How was it to be a janitor? Well, James, it's pretty boring. You do a lot of work on floors and bathrooms and cleaning windows. I work at a school that's close to where I live. Bye. Girls put lipstick on the windows. No, they don't do that where I'm at. Thank you, Siva. So appreciate all the subscribers. And I appreciate you watching. That really does help my channel. And I do appreciate it. One of these days I'll be able to have memberships. Maybe you could all help me with what I could do for memberships. Do you know at my school they put lipstick on windows? I did not know that. They don't do that where I'm at. That's waxy base. That would be hard to clean up. And the boys put stickers on the cars. Oh! Where are I from? Didn't you say India? Can we see what you're crocheting? Silly, I am crocheting a cat. This is what I've got started of the cat so far. Here's a finished one. And then I've also made a little tiny one. I am from the United States. Hi, Vima. How are you? I am from the United States, and I live in Illinois. Vima, what are you working on today? My favorite food, I would have to say probably ham and mashed potatoes and gravy. We're talking about are you talking about like you're from the United States of America? Because I am. Yes, I'm from the United States of America. Hello, Raiden. I don't have a message to the world. All right, silly. The time here is 11:30. Bye-bye, James. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, Vima, a sunflower. My brother is in America right now. Oh, that's cool. Vima, if you haven't figured out your chat, remember to ask Janette. Yeah, I am. That's great. All right. I think I'm caught back up now. So yes, I'm making a cat. Vima, you are making a sunflower. I am going to be making some sunflower turtles here before too long. Hello, Tuesday, from Canada. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oops, not the stitch I wanted to do. Mine is also 12:28. So what are you all up to today? It's a very beautiful day here where I'm at. Yesterday I was doing my live stream, and yesterday my chat froze, and I was thinking that no one was talking. Oh, yes, I've seen that happen too. Um, on the bottom left of my screen, now apparently my screen is not the same as other people's, but on the bottom left of my screen, there's this little chat thing with a star in the corner, and if you hit that, it says like top messages or all messages and stuff, and that helps me to refresh my chat. I'm not really up to nothing, but in a couple days we're going. Oh, that'll sounds going skating sounds fun. Fun. Hi, Max. So yes, I have had the same problem with my chat. I'm thinking nobody's there because it's just not scrolling. But if I hit that and go to all messages, because sometimes it just gets like tripped over into just showing me the top messages, and I don't know what that means, but it helps. And it's just the bottom left of my screen when I'm doing the live. Well, silly, are you selling your stuff, or are you just crocheting it because you want it for yourself? What are you doing with it? Then my daughter told me that people were chatting and I was upset no more, and I had to stop. Yeah, the bottom left of my screen when I'm on the chat, it has that little chat box thing, and if it just says, if it doesn't say to or all messages, then it just has the top messages, then you're not seeing them. I have no idea, Marshall. They don't want to watch your video. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to see. Yeah, across the bottom of my chat screen, it just has the chat screen on the side and the plus in the middle, and then a share arrow on the side, and that bottom left was that is the chat window that gives you the options for the chat. Hello, Christina. Hi, Ariana. I am working on a cat because at my market yesterday, the cats flew out of there. Well, I hope not. I did try the green screen again today, and it bombed. I do not have the options that other people have from my phone, so I don't know what the problem with that is. How are you doing today, Ariana? Only got one view. Oh my! Just keep trying. It takes time. I am doing good, Christina. I'm planning to sell, but not yet. Right now, I'm doing it for myself. I don't know what to crochet. Well, silly, right now I am doing these little kittens, and they're just tiny loaf cats is all they are. And they were very popular in my booth yesterday. Very popular. Everybody loved the kittens, and I could have sold 20 of them. And I only had like 6. But I did sell out of them. Yes, it is. And I'm not sure if it's YouTube that's difficult, or if it's my or if it's my lack of understanding. Hello, Ohio. Hi, Kobe. So yeah, I mean, as much as I try to simplify everything, it doesn't seem to work that well for me. Okay, this is like going to be a fat cat. Because I don't know how I got all these extra stitches down there, but I got them, so we're just going to make a fat cat. So that's just the way it is. I did. I had a great time at the show yesterday. It was awesome with everybody that stopped by. It actually was my most successful market ever. I was very pleased with it. I was pleased with all the comments and the compliments that people had when they came into my booth. Very it was a good time, and I'm so thankful that my mom helped. 20? I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so yes, I had. Thank you, Ohio. Left for a second. You still working on the cat? Yes, I'm working on another cat. I've got two done now, but I'm gonna have at least 20 cats before my next show because they were so popular. And they're just little. I mean, I'm not doing the big loaf cats. I'm just doing these the little small, the little kittens. That eyes may be way too big for this cat. Oh, I think we're going to use them. Let's just get them straight. Yeah, I believe we're going to use them. They look all right. Are they? Yes, they're just, and I don't use the loaf cat pattern. This is one I have just kind of looked at and come up myself, but they are just like the loaf cats, but they're small. All right, Marshall, you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Okay. We're picking out. Yeah, I just put mine through the yarn winder to get it to work. Because I really like using out of the cake because it's so much neater and I don't have to pull so much on it. I really like it. I think my yarn or my glue dried. Hi, Patty. Yes, I'm live. Yes, if you can type a message onto the screen, then it is live. But yes, I am live. Hello, April. Yes, so no, it's not a recorded one. I'm working on a cat, Patty. Silly, hello. So yes, I'm working on a cat because they did really well at the show yesterday. Very happy with the show yesterday. Cats and sunflower turtles and my little gnomes, they all did very well yesterday. So I was pretty happy. My dad's sleeping and I'm upstairs. Oh, well, sorry, Tuesday. I'm sure your loaf cats would be very pretty. Now, I don't have a pattern. I just make this up. But there is. Yes, I don't like my yarn. No, Patty, I did not sell out. I have a lot of stuff. I mean, I had a year's worth of crocheting in that booth yesterday. And I did not sell out, but I sold out. I sold enough that I'm worried about having enough for my next market here in a few weeks. Vima, when you pull up live YouTube, there's a little plus in the middle of your screen when you pull it up, and when you hit that plus, it starts giving you the options to go live. And you just follow those directions, and it will take you through the live. Hi, Mia. Hi, Voozy. Hello. I hear my grandson upstairs like he's... My dad's on nights. Oh, okay. Yes, I understand. Gotta sleep sometime. Hi, Leffy. Y'all make my day. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. I was really excited about that. My grandson is upstairs with his dad, so he's not down here anymore. But I can still hear him hollering. I did sell a couple of my big gnomes, Patty. I sold all of my little school, all of the little gnomes that I made for with the school colors, all of those sold. I sold a whole bunch of, or most all of my chickens. I think I have like 5 chickens left, maybe 6. One big one, one middle-sized one, and 3 little ones. They all sold. I sold an awful lot of turtles, so I'm gonna have to do quite a few sunflower turtles. And I did one sunflower sea turtle, and I could have sold that thing 20 times. I want to say is how anyone can previously record it and then do a live stream. Is it possible? Wanted to say how anyone can previously record it and then do a live stream. I don't know how to do that, to do, with a previously recorded one and then a live stream with it. I don't know how to do that. My phone won't let me do a background, and I don't know how to do what you're asking. My stepmother is on days. Oh, that's cool, Tuesday. Hi, Ginky. So I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not familiar enough with... I still learn stuff on YouTube every day. Bobby, you made it. So glad you made it. Pearl, I'm making little tiny loaf cats. They're kind of like loaf cats. My rendition of the loaf cat. Because I don't remember how many I had, but I had several yesterday at the market, and I sold out of them really quickly. All right, Bobby, how was church today? I also don't know, too, dear. I was just wondering about it. Yeah, I don't know. I can honestly tell you that everything I have learned on here has been because I have messed it up. I have done it wrong. I have asked questions and I've done it wrong, and I've learned that way, and nobody seems to mind. They all seem to be okay with it. Oh, that's awesome. Did you get your stuff all set up at the church yesterday, Bobby? Or Friday, whenever it was? On my birthday, I'm going to Mom's house. She lives in Elliott Lake. Oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. I love to go to the lake. 95% of that's good. Hello, Gloria. How are you? Welcome back. There's a thing where someone from the chat can join the live. Maybe Bobby can join. I think you have to do that before I turn it on. So I would have to reset the chat again if Bobby wants to do that. Bobby, you want to do that? I'd have to reset the chat, send you the link. Or are you busy? Silly wants you back in. Bobby is changing clothes. Thanks, Dale. Oh, that's funny. She may be having to fix some lunch here, too, if she wants to join the live. Hello, Adam. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Your dogs are not listening, and you know what? My dog doesn't listen a lot of times, too. Hello from your mom. Well, tell your mother hello from us. We're seeing if Bobby wants to go live. And it may take a few minutes to get Bobby back on live. I'm not going to be able to be on a whole lot longer because I've got to go help my mom and my dad to get stuff going. Hello, Amy. I am a craft junkie, a project junkie. I do all kinds of crafts and hobbies, from construction to needlepoint. I'm good, Amy. How are you? Adam, I am making a little kitten. Gina, you can't donate yet because I don't have enough watch time hours to have memberships. So I'm sorry, but you can't donate yet. Have to wait until I can get into the memberships. But I appreciate that. Preppy, can I get a shout out? Happy birthday, Preppy! Probably won't go live today, maybe tomorrow. Well, that may be good, Bobby, because I'm going to have to go mow Mom and Dad's yard. And you know how much fun that always is. So, Preppy, it's a great day to have a birthday. Great day to have a birthday. Patty's birthday's coming up very, very soon. Well, she got a couple more weeks yet, but yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've been on for quite a while. And I may go back live again tonight because when I sit down in front of my television to crochet some more cats and sunflower turtles, because I really have to buckle down and get a lot more stuff done because I couldn't believe how much of it actually sold yesterday. So I'm really feeling the crunch on this. So I'm really excited about how much sold, but now I'm kind of scared about what I've got to redo. Oh, Amy, your birthday's on the 22nd. Happy birthday. Hello, Yuki. Thanks for tuning in. How are you? I try to be. No use to getting so worked up about stuff. All right, there's the back feet for the cat. You're welcome, Amy. I am making a little kitten today. And I'm making this kitten and complaining about this yarn because this yarn is probably the lowest quality I've ever gotten of this. I'm not real happy with it. Got to fix Mike some lunch. Well, that's good. What's Mike having for lunch, Patty? I'm thinking lunch sounds pretty good too. I just had a shake. So yes, I'm working on the kitten because they sold really well at the show. Oh, thank you, Yuki. Roast and potatoes. Well, that sounds pretty good. I couldn't even tell you when the last time I had a roast. Pork roast don't sound too bad either. Then I could have some mashed taters and gravy. Yum. All right, well, I'm going to finish this little kitten here. And I am going to have to go mow. I may actually have to go look for some mushrooms. In my parents' yard because I've let it get so high. Hello, Bluey. How are you? Oh, yes, I love baked potatoes too. Those are so good. Boy, that would be good. I don't have any potatoes. Boy, that would be really good. The only way you can ruin potatoes for me is to stick it in some kind of potato salad with mayonnaise and mustard. Oh, Adam, your cousin's birthday's coming up. Why are they having a birthday party? Are you getting invited? Well, how's that going to work for you? You get to go? Are they having a skating party? Oh, it's today. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Yuki. So appreciate you. Bobby, what? I'm not sure what you mean, what? It's at a restaurant. Okay. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. No, Bobby. If it's got mayonnaise and mustard in it, no potato salad. A restraining. Okay, Adam, that sounds a little different. Yuki, at the present time, I do not have a favorite song. I don't listen to a lot of music. And no, I don't watch anime. Oh, typo. Okay. So, what is your favorite restaurant? Favorite restaurant? Okay, this may sound bad, but I think it's Freddy's. I love Freddy's. To eat, liked eating spuds. It's very good. Hibachi. I think I've had that. I'm not sure. So, what do I watch? On YouTube, I watch um on YouTube, I kind of sometimes go through my subscribers, and sometimes if they have videos, I watch their videos. I pretty much watch YouTube. Sometimes I get on Facebook. Um, I do watch certain things on Netflix with my son. Right now we're working through the series of Prison Break. Mine is a toss-up between Red Lobster and Olive Garden. And those two, I have not really... I cannot remember a time that I've ever been to Olive Garden. Red Lobster I do like. But I don't really remember ever going to an Olive Garden. Amy, what anime? What, talking about anime? I'm interested now. I do not do anime, but I do have a friend of mine who's completely into anime, and she does a lot with that, but I don't really know anything about anime. Yuki, I am 55, and I don't know how. Can't read that language. I'm sorry. A lot of people love the anime stuff, and there's some really cute stuff, and I saw some stuff about it, but I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. And I'm still trying to remember how I made those other cats, because it's been so long since I'd made them that I've kind of forgot how to do it. And I've made 3 now, and I haven't. Well, you're in a positive mode. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I'm not sure about all these newfangled stuff. I mean, when I was growing up, it was, what it was it? The League of Justice from the superheroes, and Scooby-Doo and Charlie Brown. No, I'm not really, Yuki. I really could take a nap, but I've got to go mow the yard for my mom and dad, because I have really let it get out of hand, and so it's probably going to take me a long time to mow their yard. Oh yes, I love Scooby-Doo. Okay, I'm almost done with this kitten. So I'm going to keep finishing this kitten, and then I have to do a tail. Want to hear some lore or backstory of mine? Amy, if it is appropriate for all ages, yes, we would love to hear it. You were talking like you were full of energy. Well, I hope. That's probably just because I'm old and I babble. My brain, not really meeting me halfway there. All right. Yes, I'm really tired. My eyelids are heavy. I would really love to take a nap, and maybe that'll happen. And I may come back on later tonight live, depending on how that works and what's going on. No, Yuki, my son and my grandson live with me. They live upstairs. Charlie, I'd love to just take a nap, but I really... my mom needs me to work on some stuff in her basement, and they need their yard mowed, so I need to get down there and do that while it's still pretty warm, because I really don't like to mow the yard when I have to wear 15 coats. That is not fun. So yeah, I got things I've got to do, but I may be able to get back on here later this evening. Come on. My black yarn looks like a mop. Yes, silly, I had the same problem this morning, and I ran it through the yarn winder, and it is much better now. I love the yarn winder, but I had to stop and redo it. Any Indian or Pakistani subscribers? I don't know, Yuki. There could be. Hello, Ellie. Hello, Hammer family. Yes, I am working on a little a kitten. And I've got lots of things I've got to catch up on. I'm making a little kitten. It's a little kitten, and I've got 2 of them already made. Oh, that's cool. So yes, I'm working on these because they sold so well at my market yesterday. So I may end up making some a little bit bigger. But I do intend to have plenty of these at my next show because they were such a big seller. Even after I had sold out of them, I had people coming in asking for them. So I want to make sure I have plenty. I can't remember if I had 6 or 7 of these kittens. But yeah, I need to have a whole lot more. Hello, Lana. How are you? Oh, thank you. So I am from a game called Sonic. It's a Japanese video game franchise. Profile picture is actually a character from Sonic. So yeah, okay. Well, good. So yeah, this has been really a not fun skein of yarn. But I've got one more tail to make, and then I'll have 3 little black kitties. Oh, and I hear Levi upstairs and making noise. Like he's wanting to come downstairs, and Daddy's probably ignoring him up there. Oh, thank you, Lana. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. So sweet. There's been several new people today that I'm so thankful to have here. Appreciate everyone that stops in. It's kind of difficult on YouTube to grow a channel. It's kind of harder than I thought it was or would be. But everything just takes so much work. Thank you, thank you. All right. Now I'm working on the tail to this little kitty. Now I don't stuff these tails. It sticks straight up in the air. And I'm hoping my yarn holds together long enough for me to get it sewed in, because for the last 2 it hasn't been very good. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm glad you're all here. I'll change my mood. First, I was completely in anime and anime edits. I love you, girl. I'm new, but I'm not nervous anymore. You turned on my positive mode. All right. Well, great. You got to turn on that positive mode. Got to turn it on. So glad I could help you out. Levi is definitely not happy up there. He's making some noises. So I was being made during the 90s era. You know, I'm going through a lot right now, so I needed to watch. Oh, good, Sharon. Well, I'm glad. Sorry that you're going through so much, but I'm glad you turned in. Silly Preppy could only get on for a little bit this morning, and I haven't seen Kush today. Yuki, I don't know how old you are, but if you are less than 18, please don't say your age on here, because I want to keep it safe for everyone, and I don't want anybody putting themselves in harm's way. You're eating, so you can't comment. Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Hello, Akio. How are you? Yes, I remember seeing your name. How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just try to keep it nice for everyone. I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting ready to finish my third little kitten here. Hello, Shruti. Hello, Dio. Nuno, my goodness. Hello. All right, Yuki, thanks for stopping in. Bye-bye. Love you guys too. I'll eat and then come again. Okay. Amy, Sharon, can I talk? Hello there. Hi, Gianna. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. From Indonesia. Well, welcome. That's cool. I am doing good. I've really had a great day. And it was a great day yesterday. Had a great craft show. So I'm real excited to oh no, I just cut that string in the wrong spot. How bad is that? I'm really excited to start filling up for the next market, because I'm using the things that people ask for from this market to make for the next market. Dio, I am 55 years old. So yes, I'm working on replacing and replenishing and filling up what people have asked for. Well, that bites. This yarn is so crappy. So disappointed in it. Yes, I saw Sharon on here a little bit ago, but I don't know where they went. Okay. Crappy yarn. That's what I definitely have. Might not make it too long, because it won't make it through sewing on a tail. Yeah. What do you think is interesting about my country, Indonesia? I have seen, I work at a university, and I have met several people from Indonesia. We have international students, a lot of them. And what I love about your country and different countries is all the different customs that you have from like what we have. Oh, bye, Lana. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you did. Glad to see you. It's already night here. What's it like there? Well, it's about lunchtime here. It's noon. And I don't know. I don't know any different. So it's kind of just normal to me. So that's kind of a hard question to answer. Yeah, it's the sun shining, and it's not really warm, but it's getting there. In the place where I live, we have all different kinds of weather. From snow to rain. So yeah, it's I don't really know how to explain it. I'm doing my makeup right now, and my real name is Ashley. Oh, hello, Ashley. I keep thinking I'm going to do my makeup on here one day, and then I thought, nobody cares because you're not going to look any better with makeup or without. So we'll save it for the younger generation to do the makeup videos, or those with exceptional talent. What makes you uncomfortable at home? Nothing makes me uncomfortable at home. I'm comfortable at home. It's my home. It's what I've created. So I don't know what you're talking about by what makes me uncomfortable at home. Do you play Minecraft? Amy, I am so sorry, but I do not play any video games. I have not even played video games on my phone in months and months and months. I used to play like Hexasort, and I played what is it? Love and Pies, the match game. I played those. I haven't played any video games. Oh, it's so long. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. So yeah, I don't have any idea. I just don't. I got too much to get done to play video games, so I don't do them. My son plays quite a few of them, but I don't. All right, now I've got to put. Oh, hello, Amy. Oh, from Japan. Oh, great, awesome. Dio, no, I'm not alone. Oleg from Russia. Wow, Japan and Russia, Indonesia. Oh, that's awesome. India. That is fantastic. All right, so I have my third little kitten finished. I still have to put the nose on him, but that is just in a little bit. I'll do that in a little bit. But I am going to have to go so that I can get my chores done for the day. Yes, Dio, I am from America. I'll get my chores done for the day, and hopefully by this evening that I will be able to get back on to talk to you guys. I'll probably have to do something to this beautiful hair that I have today, because I'm probably going to go mow and have all kinds of dirt and grass in it. So I'm going to go take care of my family. So thank you all for joining in. I so appreciate it. Look at that, 35 likes. Way to go, you. Ashley. Okay, now I have a hard time remembering names because, you know, I'm an antique. So I'm sorry if I mess it up, because I try to go by what's on here. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate all your support. And I will see you next time. If not tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. Very good. There is Indonesia, Russia, and there's Japan. So remember, thank you. Yes, it is. It's great. Lenora, hope we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye, Crochet. Bye, Silly. Hope to see you later. Bye-bye.